Take one of my video for the 2023 Chevy Colorado 2.7 liter. Had started noticing an issue about 3 weeks ago. Sounded like my fan was revving up pretty high even when I was driving. Kind of sound like similar to a semi driving next to me or something. So thought it was a one-off because it did it like periodically. Sometimes it would do it, sometimes it wouldn't. And then I did get one notification, reduced acceleration, drive with care. Eventually the engine light came on. This is on a span of 3 weeks. I ran by AutoZone. They said it was a water pump issue, but I know AutoZone's readers is not always accurate. So I checked the coolant, noticed it was almost bone dry. Knew I had a problem, was topping it off, but I wasn't losing coolant really that fast, intermediate. Anyways, long story short, I took it in the Chevy, did a diagnostics test, and come to find out it was an upper radiator hose, which I did check and I didn't see the leak. It was just that small of a leak. So after doing some issue, I started noticing that there is, by the way, that's the old one I have taken off. I took it in the Chevy. They wanted $700 just to replace the upper radiator hose. It's a little pain to get to. Previous ones I've done is a lot easier on older vehicles. There's a new one sitting over there I'm getting ready to put in, and I have about 3 gallons of coolant coming. Anyhow, I did some research, and there's these little, and there seems to be a repeated problem with many customers. I don't know if you guys can see that in there. There's this little gasket, this O-ring in there. On my old one, there's only one of them. So I took that out, I tried to clean it the best that I could with the little bit of tools I had to see if that would fix it. There was some sedimentation built up. I took the O-ring out, there was some sedimentation on the back of it. Needless to say, that didn't really work. I was just trying to get out of replacing the whole radiator hose. So there's something going on with this coupling. So on the new one, as you can see, just show you one more time, there's only one little gasket in there. On the new one, I don't know if Chevy, hopefully they've fixed the problem. There is like 2 little gaskets in there. You can't really see it, but you can see it's a lot thicker. And it's like 2 separate ones. There's one in front and there's one in back there. So I'm hoping that fixes it. It's a little pain in the ass. You gotta take the air filter hose off. Take the air filter. As you can see, I got some coolant in there. I probably should have just drained it. I didn't think I was going to lose pretty much all my coolant from an upper radiator hose, but hey, these are new vehicles, not like the old ones. So yeah, here's my radiator. It's a sealed radiator on this thing. Also a sealed transmission, so there's no dipstick for the transmission. There's no cap for the radiator. So yeah, here's where it starts. There's where the hose goes into the radiator. Kind of like zigzags, jogs over this way, goes down midsection into the engine down there. I had to go into the wheel well just to get to the bottom, which you can see right there. And there's my little bit that I caught my coolant. So just a heads up, I have read into like some forums, Chevy Colorado fans, that a few people just replaced the O-ring with some type of silicone gasket. I'm not sure how that held up. And I didn't know where they were getting these. Had it been aftermarket, I don't think GM sells just the O-ring for the upper radiator hoses. I'm not sure though. So just a little heads up. And like I said, they wanted $700. I told them to basically suck it. I'll do it myself. Still had to pay $225 though for the diagnostics test. This is crazy. So yeah, I was out of my bumper to bumper, so warranty didn't cover it. I'm only on the powertrans. Powertrans does not cover any type of coolant hoses. If it were to be the water pump, yes, it would have covered that. So just a heads up on the newer Chevy Colorados. This has been a problem, so I'm hoping I don't run into the same problem here in the next, I don't know, 20, 30,000 miles, because it seems somewhere between the 30, 40,000 mile mark, that's when people start noticing this problem. There you go, folks. If you run into this issue, or you notice a problem, or you're losing coolant, and it's right here, a slow leak, it usually starts right here on the upper radiator hose, that part that goes into the radiator. So I hope that helps some people out.